Our next speaker is a current senior who is what we call an Oak Grove lifer. Luna has been here since she was a toddler. She currently serves as the high school student council public relations officer. Last year, she was the president. Over the past 2 years, she has worked hard to bring more connection between the Ojai high schools, which has been a huge success. Just this year, the high school has had 3 dances and several projects with Besant Hill, Thatcher, Nordhoff, Ojai Valley School, and Villanova. You will notice that Luna has some recent injuries. She was in an accident 10 days ago. Even though she is still recovering, she really wanted to be here to speak to you.
Before I start, I want to take another moment to thank everyone who has performed, talked, and helped make today possible. I also want to thank the Oak Grove community for having been so supportive as I deal with the outcomes of a car crash I was in. The crash left me with 6 fractures, 3 of which in my pelvis, as well as a shattered nose and a few deep cuts on my face. Yet it also left me with a deeper appreciation for the community and the support system I have here, one that not only stands by me when I'm doing well, but really throughout all parts of my life. That said, I'm just glad to be here and to be able to support the school today. My name's Luna. I've been here for quite some time. I have quite literally grown up here. When I started, the baby oak tree was really a baby, and, well, now it's taller than me, and if we were to go on a walk around campus, considering I wasn't on crutches, I could show you the spot where I lost my first tooth, or the meadow where I spent countless afternoons with Dorinka looking for ladybugs with my preschool friends. I can show you a different field where in 2nd grade with my teacher Carol, I played my first game of blob on field day, and where this May, Carol and I will both play our last. This winter break, I had that final really huge opportunity that us Oak Grove students are so lucky to have. I went on the senior India trip, and it was absolutely incredible. I could spend all day, all night, talking about the countless incredible things that happened, yet I'll save those for India night, February 28th. So today I'm just going to share one. We were about a week into the trip at this point. We didn't have the excuse of jet lag anymore, but still very tired. It was our first day of classes at the Valley School, and we'd just gotten settled into English when the teacher said, "All right, everyone up on your feet outside," something I'm fairly familiar hearing here at Oak Grove. But our task was to find an item, any item that caught our eye. And so walking around this foreign landscape, trying to avoid eye contact with the 30 monkeys running between students, I looked for some item I couldn't quite recognize, and eventually this twig caught my eye, and bringing it back into class, our next task was to describe it. So my twig, it had lots of little rounded leaves and an interesting symmetrical pattern. A few of the leaves were old, falling off, breaking the pattern in a really interesting way. The leaves were a really pretty dark gray-green with a unique texture, and the combination made it a pretty aesthetically pleasing twig. The teacher said no, I wasn't describing the twig. I was describing my perception of this twig. I'd inadvertently applied my perspective, my judgment, my views on this little inanimate object. Despite efforts to see that twig for what it was, my views had been tainted by my perception of pretty, my thoughts on unusual, and what I thought unique to be. Even seeing something so little and apparently simple for what it is in its entirety is no easy task. Now what about when we're confronted with bigger things? A person, a concept, conflict, politics, poverty, race relations, death, hate, All these things are clouded by our unique perspectives, and to let go, to see beyond the limits of one's being, to see something with a true spirit of sensitive awareness is no easy task, yet that's what makes it so important. We must be able to view and to question, to learn, without the limits of our current state. And Oak Grove is fostering an environment letting us students be able to do so. Here we learn to question ourselves, to question our peers, our teachers, to question the information and the facts we're given. We're taught to think independently and to look at everything around us with eyes of curiosity. The students here are lucky to have the time to explore tree stumps, ocean ecosystems, and the science of snow. They're lucky to have the time to observe themselves, their peers, and their surroundings. Students have the time to inquire, even to inquire into inquiry. And students are fortunate to have the time for silence. The quiet in the countless moments of silence throughout the day, or the extended period of quiet to be on your own outside on our beautiful campus. And I also have been so fortunate with an education here at Oak Grove. And so I say thank you. Thank you because your donations are what support me and countless other students in receiving an education here, and those donations continue to fund that education. Because the money we raise today will partially fund the tuition of 104 students. And today, we have the potential to continue to fund that education and provide that opportunity to those students. Today, our goal is $120,000. And whether you're able to give $50,000, $500, or $50, I say thank you. You can make a one-time donation, or you can enroll in the monthly donation program. For instance, if you donate $300 monthly, your annual donation is $360 a year, or $84 a month is $1,000. Whatever you decide, please be generous. We're even asking you to make a stretch gift, a gift at the outer edge of what you can comfortably afford, one that goes above and beyond and is as much as you can today. And why are we asking you to make a stretch gift? Because that's what we ask our staff and teachers to do every day by committing to Oak Grove with all that they have, to go above and beyond every day. And so with that said, table hosts, please distribute the donation cards to your guests. All right, so once you take the pledge card out of the envelope, you'll see that one side is for a monthly recurring donation and the other is for a one-time gift. Please fill out your name and the amount you'd like to donate. If you're feeling especially generous, you're welcome to fill out both sides. And if your gift exceeds $1,000, check the box that reads, "Please include me in the Oak Grove Extraordinary Life Circle of Friends." If your donation is check or cash, just include it with your pledge card inside the envelope. If you prefer to use a credit card, please complete the credit card information. And if you came to the fundraising tea only to realize you forgot your wallet, no worries. We accept your apology, and you can make your donation later by checking the box that says, "Please contact me," and Jody will be in touch with you soon. If you have any questions about the process or want to discuss your donation, the same box can be checked. Thank you so much for being here. Your time and generosity are very deeply appreciated.
Thank you, Luna. Guests, thank you so much for your generosity. I hope you've enjoyed today's tea. We have prepared a small air plant gift we made for you. Our 6th graders will give you one on the way out. Once again, thank you. It has been a pleasure. Enjoy your day. 6th grade hosts, please see our guests out.